Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with TJ. Thank y'all for coming through to Vibe with us tonight. We are broadcasting live from Greenhouse Cafe in Pompano Beach. Every third Wednesday, we'll be here. Tonight, we are back with another interesting topic. Tonight, we are talking about what really constitutes success. You know, why is society so hard on unconventional careers? So we're going to have a good talk about that. And then in the second part of the topic, we're going to be talking about, is broke D better than successful D? You know, there's a little myth going around that the broke guys know how to put it down. So the second part of the conversation, we are going to be talking about that. Now with me, I have the beautiful speaker, extraordinary poet, and spoken artist. Speaker, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Good evening. How y'all doing? Thank you. Welcome. My name is Speaker. A lot of people know me as Stacey Robinson. Is my real name. I am a spoken word artist and poet, erotic poet. I am also a medical professional. I've been in the field for over 22 years. I have many certifications. I'm also an artist. I went to college for a long time for fashion design and things of that nature. So I'm saying that to lead up to a point of the topic, I am a professional. I've been in here, again, in the business for a long time, and I really enjoy what I do as a poet and as a spoken word artist and being happy with what I do. So we're going to get going and then we'll get back into that.
Absolutely. And that's why I thought that this topic was good for you and I. Thank you so much for being on Convos and Cocktails. Did we lose are we losing our mic? Okay, we good. And I was saying thank you for coming on Convos and Cocktails, because this is one that, you know, me and Speaker are actually cool in real life. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I have co-hosts, and I'm so excited about her being here, and we just talk about some of the things that we talk about. So the way that this topic came about, both of us are now poets, and also we put on events, poetry events, and both of us come from a professional background. Speaker just told you, you know, what she did previously, and I was an internet manager at a new car dealership for 13 years. So both of us, we came from corporate America, but now we are poets. We don't have conventional careers, and what brought this up is just the disrespect sometimes we both get from people that don't understand what it is to be an entrepreneur, make money for yourself, and not be successful through the conventional means. Like, do you have to be a teacher or a doctor to be considered successful? You know? So that's what we are going to be talking about tonight. Now, I don't know about you, Speaker, but I get this sometimes when people will ask me, like, what I do for a living. And I say, you know, I'm a poet, I'm a spoken word artist, and I put on events. And they'll say, oh, so you don't have a real job.
Oh, who you work for? What company that is?
Right.
Something like that. Yeah.
And I don't know if people realize what that does to an artist. Because even though we don't work for anybody, we work really hard. Like, it's a real damn job, y'all.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
You know? So I just wanted to come and kind of get some insight from other people on what the thought process is. Why do people feel like? And it's not only poets. It's musicians, people that do art. It's like authors, if you are not somebody that's on a big platform that the world knows you, then they almost sweep you aside like it's not important. You know what I mean?
If you're not trending, if it's not on social media and somebody didn't make a T-shirt or it's not popular to all, then who are you and why should I support you? And it's also a part of me feels like it is a type of brainwash that we've been accustomed to, you know, being taught.
Right.
We're taught that we're supposed to go to school, get good grades so that you can go to college. You go to college so that you can get a good job. You get a good job, you make good money, you have a good house, you have a good life, you have a good career, and all is well with the world.
Right.
That is not always the case.
Right. And you're taught that from grade school. You know, that's the American dream. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm living the American dream now. Because when I was in corporate America, I worked for somebody. I had to hit a clock every day, had to put in for vacation. You had to answer to somebody. You know what I mean? And now I'm making money off being free in my gifts. I mean, to me, that should spell success. But for a lot of people, it just isn't because you are not a professional anymore. How could you leave that job making all that damn money to go do some damn poetry and do some events? They just don't get it, you know.
I believe it's the misconception again what we put in each other's head when it comes down to a job. Once you're employed and you're a direct hire, you're not a temp or however the process goes. Once you get benefits, 401k, if they offer that, they use that as it's right here.
Right.
You know, why you got benefits? Why would you leave a job with benefits?
Right.
You get paid how much? That's how do you know that is a benefit to anybody?
Right.
We all have bills, and it's a blessing for anybody to have a job to be able to pay bills. I'm not knocking anybody with a
Right,
job,
of course
but
not.
at the same time, I've worked since I was 14 years old, and I'm not the only one to
Me
say
too.
that I'm special. But 14, I've been in retail. I've been in a lot of stuff. My passion is in healthcare. My passion is in money. So, I mean, I have a knack for doing certain things. But after a while, it actually began to hurt, almost physically.
Right.
I made plenty money, plenty. I just recently quit 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know that. That's not something I want to put out there. But you have to be happy in life.
You have to be happy.
These years are not coming. Like, you know, they coming, but we might not make it to all
Right.
of them. We got pandemics and stuff.
Right.
Come on, you never know.
We're in trying
Be happy.
times. So do what makes you happy. And I can ride on what you said. Because trust me, people, even in my own family, when I left corporate America, was like, girl, you leaving that good-ass job? You crazy. You know what I mean? Because I did, as far as financially, have a free life. I could take trips when I want to, kept new cars, do what I want to. And for some people, maybe that is their happiness, the financial. But for me, it's just deeper than that. You know what I mean?
It's a lot deeper than that for me. And I did start out the most dedicated employee on the planet. I didn't go
True.
with the I know my history, so I didn't go with race and all the things like that. I did my best. I knew what my job was. In the fine print, when they say and other duties assigned, I know that there was a whole nother position that you had me doing for the couple dollars you was paying me. I knew that. I knew that. But I also knew when I filled out the application, I didn't really know what you told me I needed to know, and I taught myself. So when I leave, whether you value me or not, I'm taking that with me. I had to learn it just in case you call me on it, and I got to do it. But they cannot take that away from you. But I noticed and I learned along the lines, you are just another body in their seat getting their money. That's it.
Absolutely.
And here, if you in Florida, if you're in another state, if you making their money and they don't like you, they don't care if they don't like you, but you're making their money.
Right.
Florida, they don't like you, or you're a competition in some type of way, you got to go. Whether they're making you money or not. You're making the money or not.
And my experience is being black in corporate America. Because y'all know most of us have 2 sides. We have, like I do, I'm not going to speak for most. I have 2 sides. I have the, regular TJ that speaks Ebonics, make her sometimes or whatever. And then when you go to work, there's this whole corporate TJ. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I talk to people on the phone, they thought I was a white girl. Come in, girl, they used to be surprised, looked at me like, oh, shit, she black? What the fuck? Yes. And then not only that, I was the internet manager for that department, and plus I went to school for computer network engineering. That's what my degree is in. So not only did I do the internet, I also fixed the network, computers, everything. All the knowledge that I had, I knew that department more than anybody else. I was the manager, but there's a director that's over that. They got so many directors left and everything. Instead of them, I didn't even put in the application. Let me be the director. I know everything. Do you know they would hire white men, bring them in for me to train them and pay them more than me? And I got tired of that. It gets to a point where I know more than this man. He making more money than me, but he coming to me. Tanisha, how you do this? Tanisha, how you do this? And that wasn't happiness to me. Even though I was making the money, y'all, money is not every damn thing, because guess what? Now I feel like I have riches in feeling like I'm fulfilled. feeling like I have a purpose. You know, that just feeling that's in you when you do something that you've created on your own and you making money. Like, bitch, I'm paying my bills off of doing what I love. So I just don't understand. Now, Kimberly, you say, yes, you're just a body in the office. She agreeing with you.
That's right. You're a warm body in that seat. When they get tired of you, I've always been director, management, supervisor. I mean, from 14, I started as cashier and things like that. But once I finished, I have a certification in medical assisting. I did clinicals. I've done a lot. But I've always been director, manager, kind of supervisor, but always high up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, once they tired of you, once you're not producing the same number, have one bad month.
Oh, yeah.
Let that productivity go down when they ask you if you're working in a production environment. Then my job is to be on you as to why it's down. Don't worry about your family dynamic. I'm not supposed to care about none of that.
Right.
I'm just supposed to be on you, and you got a couple minutes to fix that, and then if you don't fix that, you out, and you are filled with another body. You are just another body, and even at my level, not like I was CEO, but I did the CEO work. You're right. They don't know it. They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't
y'all,
know.
I'm telling you. They when they say stuff. Fake it, you make it. That's what they be damn doing. I'm telling y'all. They do not have the smarts that y'all think. A lot of them.
And it's not hearsay. It's not even making a joke at all. I'm dead serious. There are CFO, CEO, COO, all of them. They do not know Microsoft Excel.
Oh, yeah.
We are not, they don't know how to put together a PowerPoint presentation, whereas I can do it as if Walt Disney did it.
Boom.
I taught myself because I couldn't let them know that I didn't know, since I put the application out saying I didn't know. Because you're going to call me on it. Right. I know you don't know it. You know you don't know it. But you're going to call me on it one day for no reason. So they don't know it. And they depend on you. Yes. But you're doing 77 jobs sometimes in one.
For that one job pay. For that one pay.
That ain't enough.
For whatever position that it is.
That's not even enough. No bonus, or they may throw in perks, but you have to value yourself. And I feel as if though they don't value us, and a lot of times, they just throw you under the bus and keep going.
Now, PG Imagery Photo says Black women are stronger. Thank you so much for that. And what I got to say on that is they think they got over on TJ. TJ got over on they ass because guess what? Them 13 years that I was there, I told y'all I did internet managing. So guess what I learned? A lot of sending out email blasts. I've learned how to get people to where you want them to be. So, people come to the events and be like, damn, TJ, what are you doing? Like, how do you be getting all these people here? I learned from them motherfuckers. So my time there wasn't in vain. I enjoyed the little money I made or whatever, but sometimes you just move to a certain, you start to want different in life. You don't want to go, I used to work sometimes, new cars is, you don't get no holidays really. Memorial Day, every day is a sale, 13 days. I'm making money, but bitch, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Kimberly says, I've been doing customer service, call center, supervisor, trainer, all of that. Now I am doing something I love, working in a group home. I feel this is my purpose.
That's right. That's
finally.
Right. Thank you. And it's rewarding to be able to reward somebody else. And you're not handing out nothing. You just giving yourself. You being yourself. But that's where I'm at. I feel that is the most reward to me. I'm rewarding them people getting their pockets paid, getting their bills paid because I'm doing my job they pay me for. But at the same time, it is a benefit to work and not even let it feel like a job. You are compassionate about what you do, and you helping somebody else in their life.
Absolutely. All right. So before we go on further to this topic, we do want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Balt Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
All All right, and that is Balt Vodka. Our official sponsors. Balt Vodka, you guys, is black owned. The guy right here in Miami called Bernard Smalls. The story behind Balt Vodka is he had 4 friends that got killed in Miami. Their initials was B-A-L-T. He named the vodka after them, and proceeds go to their family. I love his story. I love his vodka. This is the only vodka I can drink and get messed up and wake up with no hangover, no headache, no stomach ache. So you guys make sure to support Balt Vodka. You can find it at all the Total Wines in Florida, or you can go to baltvodka.com. All right. Now, let me see what other points I had. For you guys that are just joining us, we are talking about what constitutes success. Being that Speaker and I both have unconventional careers, and we've experienced just people coming down hard on us for not being what they consider to be a professional. You know what I mean? And we're talking about that tonight. You know, why is that? Why don't people respect poets, musicians, artists, people that are living within their gifts, basically, to make a living? Like, what makes people, I wish somebody could answer that. Like, what makes it different? What makes people come down on those types of professions?
I think it's a combination of a few things. We have people, jealous is a cliche word, but they are people that have the ambition and they may have a dream to do what we do and a vision, but they don't have the wherewithal or the courage, right?
The dream is free.
So you can come support us. You ain't got to hate on us. Come support us,
Right.
and things like that. And then a lot of people feel as if though, why I have to work? I got these kids. I got to work. We got kids too. Sure. We got kids. We got bills.
Sure
we got the
do.
same thing. It's
Same
just
thing.
there is a choice. Once you've been so many places in life, and it doesn't even matter about a dollar amount. Once you get so many places in life, bills, however way you have to work it out, you realize after a while, this is it.
Right.
You know, it took for me to have a child to realize, like, this is it. So I'm going to go to work for 8, 9, 10 hours and do work that I really should be getting paid twice, double the money for.
Speak it.
But I'm going to come here and do this work and be dedicated because they're going to like me. And one day I'm going to make it. And it's not going to happen, but one day it's going to make it.
Right.
And I'm only doing it for the greater good of me and my child. That's why we go to work. But isn't that a sentence? And for us to sit, I think for us to sit there, us, I don't care what you say, us.
Yes.
For you to sit there and ridicule each other and look down on each other and just talk about each other because we doing something we want to do.
Right.
Oh, you ain't got no real job, or you ain't got no 401k. And you know you
Right.
can go to Morgan Stanley and all of them people and get your own 401k. You don't have to be on nobody's payroll.
Absolutely.
You-
Or
you
you
can pay
can even
Aflac
go
by
to
yourself.
Right. You could even go to PNC Bank, right, regular banks, and get 401ks
You could
and
do
stuff on your
whatever.
own.
Don't
You could do
let-
everything that those businesses do.
Do not let people think that, or do not let these companies make you believe that they are the end all be all.
That's right.
If you want insurance, yeah, on your own, it's expensive, but there are other ways. I'm in insurance, I'm a trainer. I tell you, but I'm telling you, that's why I chose to do what I choose to do. I want to continue to speak. I don't only do erotic poetry and spoken word and things like that. I do have motivational speaking events.
Yes.
I do want to continue to speak to people about the importance of substance abuse and mental health. That's my
Yes.
passion. So yeah, I'm not making the same check. I made a good check, a good check.
I feel you. I
A
feel you.
good check. I mean, a real good. But listen, if you pulling in the parking lot, and as you pulling in, your heart like this, it's just beating. You ain't excited for shit, but your heart is
Right.
beating.
Because you know you got to go through
I
this
gotta
day.
go to work, and that this particular job that paid me so much money that I cannot mention their name. I had minimal duties in comparison to what I've had in years past. I literally got dressed up to look pretty and just look at, the reports and send those out. That was killing me. It wasn't enough. It wasn't something that was helping me or the people in my community. I have a passion for the community and the people that need help. And I'm in the field and I see where it fails. I do the money. So I have a passion to do that. I do not care what anybody thinks at this point. It has taken so long for me to like
Get to that point.
get to that point, and now I'm here. And when I got here, I swear the blessings started pouring. I know
I'm telling you.
y'all still talking. I know
It's
My
okay.
People don't know.
They're gonna keep talking.
They're gonna keep talking.
And it's not even always people that don't know you outside looking in.
This family
Sometimes it's
members.
family.
Family.
Because I had a few family members tell me I was crazy as fuck. They were like, "Girl, you finna leave all that damn money talking about you finna do some poetry?" Yes, because it makes me feel good, man. It makes me feel happy. And then I'm my own boss is the biggest thing, from working somewhere for that long and just having to answer to somebody the 13 days. And when I say 13 days in a row, y'all, I'm talking about car dealership damn days. That mean they start at 9 a.m. and end most nights at 9 a.m. So you're doing 12-hour days, 13 days in a row. That's why I was making that much damn money. How could you not? You know what I mean? And you selling new cars, but I wasn't fulfilled. You know what I mean? It was just going through the motions to make this money to do whatever I need to do, but it wasn't that same feeling of having a purpose and doing what I love. So
I didn't have the same feeling at all, and I had the privilege of we have a tendency to think that when we make more money, we can get bigger in what we got. We okay with the 96 Impala, but you get that raise. Oh, I want a new Impala right now. I want
brand
that.
new.
You know what I'm saying? You okay that you live in the green for right now. Ain't nothing wrong with the green. Nothing wrong with the green. But as soon as you get that raise, let me move to Boca or something like that. Listen, I've lived in all of them places, all of them. There's no difference if it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. When they ready for your ass to go, you out too.
That's
Green, Boca, Davie, wherever. I've lived some nice places, and I cannot say that those places gave me any more fulfillment than what I've had living in Stranahan, living in, different parts of what y'all call the hood, which I still don't get. If you happy in your house, that's your home, and that's your house. You pay your bills. Who you trying to impress?
Right.
Because they rent $1,400. They better than you because yours $990. Fuck that.
Right.
You save the balance of whatever $1,400 minus $990 is, and you put that towards another bill, or you put that up for a better future. I don't think that people understand that. They feel like a better pay rate means a better life, and it does not. It really does not.
It does not. And I think, well, let me first get Mia's comment. Mia says, "I hear you. It be the people you know." Absolutely, Mia. It absolutely is a lot of the time. And I think that goes back, Mia, to what Speaker was saying earlier, is that I think that as a society, we are like a brainwashed society. From grade school, they are telling you the American dream is to finish school, go to college, become a teacher, or a doctor or something professional through school and work for somebody. Then you are successful. When you got benefits, you are successful. So when people veer out from those careers to do their own thing, a lot of time they don't understand it, and it goes to show the place that finances play with success.
Finances play with success. We brainwash each other regarding finances. Let's just be real. A little bit of money and a lot of money does not. Who's to say it was a little bit? It was a lot. What makes you better than anybody else? What are you doing with your money, with these finances? So what? You make $25 an hour. People that once they reach a certain dollar amount, that's a whole nother tax bracket.
Right.
So you thinking that you looking at your paycheck and calculating they pay rate. It don't work like that. $25 an hour is a whole nother pay rate.
It sure is. And guess what? They take out
Take
girl,
out
when
a
I
lot.
made all that money, they used to kill me
Yeah.
on taxes.
Yeah.
Like what I made when I got my check, I used to be like, damn,
Yeah, you
they
take a lot.
killed me. Yes.
My take-home pay, honestly, if you work a 2-week job, you get paid for 2 weeks, you make 12 something an hour, maybe 15 something an hour. It ain't much more when you break that shit down.
because
For
they
making
take
25
so much.
an hour. I mean, it's a few hundred more, but it ain't enough to be like, damn, I'm living.
It's
really
true.
not. So when you look at that, and you are a single parent or you have a joint household, it's a lot. You still gonna bust your ass. I don't care how much money you make, unless you own it and you 6 figures. If you 6 figures, be smart. You 6 figures and you got a 6-figure mortgage. I mean, come on. But I'm saying that to say that doesn't make us unsuccessful.
Right.
That doesn't make us broke. You know, we gonna go through things. Y'all gonna go through shit. You going through shit on your 25. Whatever money you make, you may not broadcast it. It may not be a post, but
Right.
we all have lives to live. We all got testimonies. You all got jobs you've been on that you just knew. I work for an all black, all female, founded and ran company. They started it from their basement. If I wasn't their biggest cheerleader, I don't know who was.
That sounds dope.
And one day, for no reason, out of the blue, these people, she didn't face me directly. She sent a brand new 1 week old hire that was in HR to come to me and say, and when she saw me, the lady had tears in her eyes because we had two people with the same first name. And when she knew, she's like, oh, that's you? Yeah, what happened? Like, what's going on? They want you to go. We feel like you're a threat to the company. So I wasn't late. I didn't do you. I don't have no real reason for getting fired. I'm a threat to the company, and you have no outside explanation for that. And with tears in my eyes, I told that lady, "Thank you,
Right.
thank you,"
Right.
because they let me know. Number one, I'm that much of a threat that you got to let me go.
Right.
The field that I'm in and the direction that I'm going to have my own facility and to help people in substance abuse and mental health rehab. That's a confirmation for me. And thank you. It's also a blow, a real low blow for us to do each other like that. Why would you tell me I'm a threat to you? It's all women here, and this is something I'm helping with. I'm not taking. So, you know, you can get it on every level, but a job is not happiness. That is not security.
Right.
You know, it's just not.
And I do want to just make a point that because we are entrepreneurs, we're not coming down on people that got jobs now. I don't want y'all to be like, well, damn, they just coming down on people. It's not that at all. What we are saying, the point that we are trying to make tonight is to be happy, man. You know, somebody once said to me, if you are living in your dreams and doing what you love, it don't feel like work. Man, let me tell you something. When I have my events, Love Jones and Eargasms, Love Jones next month will be celebrating 5 years, y'all. 5 years. So that's 5 years every month. I've been going to a venue doing Love Jones. That's my work. But it don't feel like work. Anybody that come, we got Takia here. She is a regular. When I tell you I love this sister because she supports TJ, girl, it means so much. She come Love Jones and Eargasm. She being in the building, okay? Get her own table by herself, be like, it's COVID. I'm going to make sure I'm safe, you know, sitting by myself. But that's my job, and anybody who comes, Takia could tell you, do I look like I'm working? Like, I am having the time of my fucking life at my job. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that is my riches. I'm happy. Like, I never felt like this working for them. So we not coming down on people that got jobs. We just saying it's trying times. Do what you love. I even know a lot of professionals that work and do this. They work during the day, and then in the nighttime, they do what they love because they still have to make a living. So whatever makes you happy, do that. Life is short. We're in trying times. Do what makes you happy.
And you know,
Now,
that was my thing, too. I was a professional doing both. But at the same time, I got comments from work like, why you here? So if you can do all of that, why you here? So when you leave, you go do what you want to do. Something wrong with you because you left them benefits. You left, you know, it's again, it's a brainwash thing. And it's a little bit of a jealousy thing. But again, like she said, we're not coming down on nobody. It's just don't come down on us. Don't sit there and ask me no shit like, oh, so you ain't got no real job? The fuck? You know how long it take to put stuff together? Like, I was performing, but it's a little different now. So there's work involved. We are artists. It is work. Don't
and
look that and money in it.
I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm getting a little tipsy, but I just want to say we would be want to slap the shit out of y'all when y'all say that shit.
The fuck?
I will back slap your ass on why I don't have a real job.
Say real job one more time.
Real job. Let me tell you something. An entrepreneur works more than you work when you work for somebody else. This shit is real. We work. Bitch, we up in the middle of the fucking night working. You know what I mean? But it's for us, so it hits different. I can work all night for me. You know what I mean? Now, before we go on, because we're going to go to the second part of the topic, we're talking about success. And I've heard some ladies say that, okay, successful men are good on the finances, but that D ain't all that. Them damn broke dudes be laying that shit down. So we gonna talk about that. Before we do, y'all know I just had a book came out, Dangerously in Love by me, TJ Hope. Available Kindle Unlimited. TJHopePresents.com for signed copies. And want to show you guys our trailer. So this is the trailer for Dangerously in
Before you go, whoa, let's pop another ecstasy, and roll one more before you go. Let's pour a cup of Hennessy, and roll one more before you go. I jump up and I splash, she keep shaking that ass, she popping that, I'm popping the Zan. Let's pop another ecstasy, and roll one more before you go. You don't have to leave if you don't wanna go. Sipping on that lean got me moving slow. Smoking Hercules in the studio. Come up out them jinx, get down on your knees.
And again, that's Dangerously in Love by me, TJ Hope. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give the disclaimer. I don't know if, y'all see I didn't reload it. I don't know if speaker feeling like me yet, but we are entering the tipsy part of the damn show. Yeah. So if I go to cursing, making up words that don't exist, catch up, damn it. Catch up. That's what I'm going to tell you. So we're going to go into the second part of our topic tonight. Me and Speaker both do a lot of other things other than poetry, but both of us are truly sex poets. I have Eargasm Poetry and Chill coming up this Friday at Crave Restaurant and Lounge. And Speaker, tell them about the Saturday event that you have coming up this week.
My event is on Saturday this week, and every Saturday. It is at Greenhouse Cafe, located at 1141 West McNabb Road. It's on the corner of McNabb Road and Andrews Boulevard. This is in Pompano. We know Pompano as Exit 36. I'm going to say that because we have a lot of stuff. We have Baca, we have a lot of things, but I need you to get here to Greenhouse Cafe.
Yes.
It's a nice space. It's intimate. You have a gourmet chef here. Nothing here is fried, but the food is awesome.
Delicious,
I swear.
y'all.
And
Delicious.
I do a show here every Saturday. The first two shows, if you see my page, the shows were awesome, very awesome. And I also do a show first Fridays at Zoba Lounge on at Atlanta Boulevard at 900 East Atlantic. But I would encourage you guys to come over every Saturday for open mic. There's always a great show. And I'm excited. And I used to post something all the time, and it was just, I guess it was a dream, but it's true now.
It's reality.
I always said, I want to wake up and do whatever it is I want to do. I don't give a shit what it is. When I want to do it, when I want to wake up, whatever. And all of a sudden, it's here. It's here.
That is here.
And that feel good. And I'm sorry if you're jealous and that you have nothing but, negative things to say. But we really, it's not like we sitting down doing nothing. It's work.
It's a job.
And we spend money.
It is a job.
It's a job. So
now we want to jump into the second part of this topic. So Speaker, I did a live before where we kind of talked about this, but we kind of put a twist on it this time because we've been talking about success and people being successful. And I've just heard from women in general that broke men seem to have that hammer. You know what I mean? Do you think it's any truth in that? Do you think it doesn't matter if they're successful or broke? If they got that hammer, they just got that hammer? Or do you think it is something to be said for broke men?
Well,
beating your head up against that goddamn headboard. This the tipsy part. Catch up, damn it.
The cognac is on, okay?
Catch up.
So listen. First of all, what constitutes you labeling a man a broke man or a broke nigga? Because if we just said now, if we entrepreneurs, if he's somebody doing his thing, he got his own,
we talking about broke. We talking about the dude that's home playing the goddamn on PlayStation, that got your key, that might be dropping you off the damn work.
They got that dick. Yeah.
But he laying that
Yeah.
motherfucking pipe, beating your
yeah.
head up against that head. You
Yeah.
like, this shit is
Yeah.
great. Fuck that. What you want for dinner?
Well, then you have to make a decision. You gonna have to decide how long you gonna live in your fantasy. Because as a grown woman, you know, I ain't telling you my motherfucking age, but as a grown woman, you have to make up your mind. Either you will be content with that toy and his toys, and continue to go to work and provide and know that he there and the house gonna be clean.
Bro,
if he can
man,
cook,
have
bitch,
that
you can
hammer.
cook. You can cook. Look at this. He can
Look
cook.
at the chef back there with his hands up. He's like, I could cook
You
dinner
gonna
and
cook,
lay pipe.
you gonna clean, you gonna run errands, you gonna do stuff, you gonna do all of that. See, I'm not that type. I'm just saying somebody else likes that. Somebody, not me. That's good if that's for somebody else. B, I need you to get off your ass. I need you to inspire me. I need you to do something. I'm sorry. Yeah, they got, that's true though. Back to the point though.
I
I
feel
can go back. Yeah, they got, yeah.
I
If we
feel
can go
that-
back, I ain't gonna name no name, but they got that shit. They got that hammer.
I feel that the broke men do have a hammer. And look, y'all, I be trying to keep myself out of situations. So I have a 10-speed vibrator. That's my hammer. Zut, 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 zut. Yeah. You know, because I'm not finna get messed up like that. You know, I remember we was talking about corporate America, seeing them getting dropped off by them broke niggas, taking they damn car while they coming to work. Nigga, I
Seeing them,
cut you.
look, I was one of them. I was one of them.
Hey,
Which that nigga had.
he had that.
Ooh wee. Listen,
I feel you.
I've been there. I would not speak on anything I did not already have an experience on. I've been there. You see it in hindsight. When you in it, you're not thinking about it like that. Bitch, I'm
Of
in
course.
it. It's not like that. You make up all kinds of justifications. All kind. What he doing is good for us when it's not. But in
Head-
actuality, you gotta make a decision. You
Head-
gotta realize you got a fantasy.
Head
Yeah,
can
the head,
do you
bitch,
like
the
that
head.
too.
Man.
Because I had one that, you know how people send their representative when they meet you? Like, for instance, because it's the whole social media world. So they see you, I write books. I read books. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, he done created this persona of what I might like.
A whole person.
A whole representative. But you
I
know,
had somebody that have created a whole job because I had a theory, a whole job. Got up every day and put on this work outfit for training
no.
in my car and dropped me off to my job for like a whole month. Now this, I was all in it, so a whole month.
Yes.
Same clothes, but I'm tired. I mean, I'm tired. It wasn't no job.
Wow.
Wasn't no job. Just all of that facade. That is their job.
That's what they do.
And there are people out there like that, men and women. And we is not on bullshit. There's women out there like that
It
too.
is, but the thing about it is, you cannot hold up a fake persona forever. No. The real motherfucker gonna jump out. Yeah. And that's what happened in my situation. But this motherfucker had some good ass head. God damn. When I tell you this shit was wonderful.
Well, there are ways to get it.
Oh
without-
my gosh. This shit was next level. Boy. So you get to the point where you have to make a decision. I gotta give up this good ass head, you know? So
I mean, it's either that or, well, you're going to make the decision, period. You ain't got to announce no shit either to tell them, hey, what's going to happen is you're not going to come over on Thursday night. You ain't got to do all that. Just do you and see where they fall in. If they fall off, you know what the fuck they was about in the first place.
Right.
Some people really get it misconstrued. I always play devil's advocate. So, yeah, men might be at a point where they are low. They might have lost their job. They might be in some real crazy baby mama stuff or IRS stuff. They could be in some things that are beyond their control. And
That's true.
We tend to categorize them as sorry ass
Right.
men or something like that. And it don't be like that. I know plenty of people that's not
I
like
do
that.
too. And you know what? I agree with you. Because sometimes as women, and I'm going to say this, I think that we set unrealistic standards. You know what I mean? I I can use the men that I make in my books. Like the characters, y'all, them characters, them ain't real motherfucking men. I know all of y'all want a Maurice if you didn't read
Woo!
Dangerously in Love.
Please give me a Maurice.
Please
What,
give me a
bitch?
Maurice, but guess what? He's a book fucking character. He's not a real damn man. Most likely you are not going to find a man like him. It's just like the TV men. These are not real people. So I think sometimes as women, we have to kind of be realistic in the standards that we are setting. And not only that, I feel like everything that I want, I can provide. Like, I don't want shit that I'm not going to be able to provide to a man back. And I think sometimes some people are like that. Like, you want a man that's successful, good looking, got a nice house on his own, got a car, and all this shit, but you ain't doing shit.
You ain't got
What's
nothing
going to make a
offer
man
him.
like that want you?
Yeah, you got it's a give or take. You know, he's searching. When you looking for a soulmate, you have to complement each other. Where he lacks, you need to provide. Where you
Right.
lack, he needs to provide. Not saying y'all gotta, monetary, but at the same time, you have to be able to have each other back. You have to
Right.
be able to do that. You can't expect him to do everything and you sit down and do nothing. I don't know what world it is,
Okay.
but there's a 50-50. And I'm not speaking of marriage and all of that. It's just one of them things. If you want to be a partnership and a lifelong partnership, you have to actually form that partnership. It's not only about you. It's not only about him.
Right. Right. And I think and I don't know, like you said, I'm not gonna tell my age, but I don't know. It's like the world of like social media has kind of just made it harder to have genuine connections. Like, before social media, you had to go see a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You had to really get to know people. And now it's kind of like you get these personas. Because y'all know, I keep telling y'all, Facebook, Instagram, social media, all this shit is fake. Y'all know people are not showing the real person that they are on these social media sites. So if you are getting with someone based on what you damn see, a lot of times that is not the real person. So I think sometimes that's the thing I don't like about it. That it kind of just takes out, before social media, a man had to court you.
Court. That's
They don't even say that no more. They're going to be like, oh, she old as fuck saying court. But
okay, we
fuck
old
that.
motherfucker.
Bitch, I'm a woman. Court me.
I want to be courted.
Me
You understand
too.
me? I don't mind you sending me some flirtatious text, but something not the shit they be sending. Something just really nice. Did you have a nice day? Something like that. Court somebody. Ask
That's
them out on a
right.
date. Ask to go to dinner or something like that. Or
Get
a
to
movie.
know them.
Don't call me and tell my son the first I just met you. And we talked on the phone maybe twice, text 4 times, and you want to come over next flick and chill.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is that?
And I'm sorry, that's not. I hear your justification. Things can happen from a one night stand. Things can happen from a temporary thing. I don't hear that bullshit. Look, court me. I'm worth it.
I'm worth it. And another thing, not to get off the second topic, but back to what we were talking about before. Speaker and both of us do erotic poetry, which is sexual poetry. So sometimes when you get up there and you're talking all sexually, poetically, people get the idea, oh, she a fucking freak. Oh, she talking like that. She like that. And then they kind of approach you like that. I went on dates before where either the guy, y'all know I got some jugs. Y'all see them? Either he can't keep his eyes off the damn jugs. Like, dude, I'm up here. I got pretty eyes too. I'm up here. Or because he's heard me do erotic art, he feels like that's all I'm into is sex. Like, dude, this is an art form. Just like people who do erotic pictures, paintings and shit, we do erotic art, but it's just spoken art. So no, I'm not finna fuck you just because, like, we're not doing this. So that's just a point I wanted to make.
No, you're right.
The misconception on sex poets, we are not easy.
No.
We all kind of freaky though. But
freaky as
it
hell.
take a while to get to that. We don't just fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes the same to say for like okay, us as sexual erotic poets, I do a lot of different type of poetry.
yes. Yeah, me too.
Events are themed. I need you to know that. Events are themed. If it is erotic, I'm gonna fuck you up. We gonna do erotic.
She gonna fuck you
If it is,
She
you know,
gonna fuck you
conscious work, you know, we doing like spoken word and things like that. That's a whole nother subject. And I can do them all. I happen to love erotic poetry.
Me
But you
too.
are not allowed. And I actually can commend people that I don't get them DMs. I don't really get those messages. I have had situations where people have me all messed up and come to me a certain way. What you gonna say? You gonna do what you did? No, I'm not gonna. It was a poem. Come on.
It was a poem.
It was a poem.
It was
didn't say
art.
nothing about
Stop
you.
it.
It's art. That's it. I would love to demonstrate for you to demonstrate what you said. No, that's not. I'm not an escort. I'm not putting down escorts, but at the same time, that's just not my business. So this is art. We are expressing ourselves, whether it's true or not. We are freaks. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna find
It got
out.
shit to do with you though.
Court
I mean, it got
me.
shit to do
Then
with
you might find court me.
me and have some reason for me to court your ass, and then you know maybe then we could do something. But the bottom line is like TJ
Stephanie
said.
Wilson. Oh, I missed that comment, Pat. Is it a way you could put that back? Okay, Stephanie Wilson says Facebook is the highlight reels. For real. That's all people gonna let you see is the best. And I'm not just saying people. Look, I'm people.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when I'm in my lowest lows, y'all ain't gonna see that shit on social media. Y'all ain't gonna know nothing about that shit. I might be having a bad day and post a picture when I was having a good damn day and write a good. That's what social media is. Everybody puts forth their best foot. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. You do have some people that be posting some crazy shit. I be like, look, this social media. Don't tell everybody every
Don't tell
damn thing.
everything,
Like, stop
like,
that shit. Stop.
Everything. I'm the asshole that just post shit. I mean, I don't. I just post shit. I just post
Be
when I think of
respectful.
it. I think things. I'm an introvert, so I'm home alone a lot. So I'll just post shit, and every time I post it, they think it's subliminal. So what you trying to say, motherfucker? You guilty then?
Right.
You came up there like that.
They
but-
say a hurt dog gonna holler.
okay.
So if I done posted something, was you talking about me? I
Well,
wasn't, but
You've inspired me to write. You know that's interesting. But yeah. So before we get off that, we already got off of, but I want to go back to it.
yeah.
Please, because it's insulting. And I'm at the point on this side of the age that I'm not going to tell you I'm on. At this side of my age, I'm not willing to give any forgiveness to anybody
Bernard.
that got some negative stuff to say about entrepreneurs, people that are artists, people that we spend money. Art Institute ain't free. None
Right.
of that ain't free. Kaiser ain't free.
Right.
Concord wasn't free. I don't care what no school is better than, if you put your passion into something, and for you to come back and to tell somebody, oh, so you ain't got a real job, that's insulting to us. So
Right.
I really commend the people that have support behind them. Absolutely. I'm jealous. I'm not saying nothing bad about my people, but at the same time, support us.
Now, Bernard Smalls, you guys, that you see on the screen right now, this is our official sponsor. This is the owner of Balt Vodka. So y'all saw that neat commercial of me telling y'all all about Balt Vodka. This is the CEO himself. He says, I'm impressed at your new setup. Thank you so much, Bernard. So you guys, what time do we got, Pat? How we doing on time? Okay, 15 minutes. So let's do this. Bernard is here. Let's play one more time our Balt Vodka commercial.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Yes, and again, that is Balt Vodka, our official sponsors for Convos and Cocktails with TJ. I tell y'all every time, the biggest selling point for me is that it's 80 proof. So don't think because you wake up with no headache or hangover that you ain't gonna feel nice. 80 proof. I feel nice and I wake up with not one headache, hangover, stomach ache. So you guys make sure all the Total Wines in Florida carry Balt Vodka, or you can go to baltvodka.com. They also have a clothing line. I got me a cute ass shirt on the way, so the next Convos and Cocktails, I'm gonna have on my Balt shirt be cute as hell. So y'all make sure y'all support black owned. We always talking about supporting black owned businesses. So guess what? Y'all got 3 black owned businesses in the house to support. Y'all got BaltVodka.com, our official sponsors. Y'all have Speaker, okay, with everything that she have going on. Black business, Spoken Rain, LLC in the building. And then y'all have me, TJ Hope Presents, LLC in the building. So black business, man, y'all make sure that y'all support. And also we are at Greenhouse Cafe. And guess what? Black owned business. Don't play with me. Support
Black
y'all.
owned, black operated gourmet food. No fried foods.
Good shit, y'all. He makes really, really good food. All right, so I just want to give a quick recap of what we are talking about tonight. I have my co-host, Miss Speaker, who I love genuinely from my heart. She is here today talking with us. Tonight we were talking about why society comes down so hard on people that have unconventional careers. People like us, people that are poets, authors, musicians. If you are not one of those that have made it to a platform where everybody knows you, that people kind of tend to downplay you when you are in those. And we're just kind of wondering what makes it different, because we're entrepreneurs. What makes what we do not be considered successful? So that's the first part of what we were talking about. The second part of our topic, we was talking about if broke D is better than successful D. You know, I've kind of heard that the broke dudes, maybe they ain't got shit else to do but satisfy you, or maybe they working for them house keys and them damn car keys. But I just hear that broke dudes kind of put it down better. So we waiting for the people at home also to come through and let us know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it's a myth that successful men, they got so much to do, so they're tired? They ain't really fucking you right. Y'all know I'm getting tipsy. I'm just fucking you right. You know, but them broke dudes are beating your head against the fucking headboard.
Listen, it's the cognac coming out. Listen,
Cognac coming out. Tipsy talk.
there are some successful dudes. Not like I have a track record. I'm just letting you know. Don't put them down. They proud of their success and they'll show your ass that real good. But there's nothing wrong with a successful guy either. However, there has been the misconception, or the conversation like we have now.
Yes.
Is one better than the other? Now, there's reasons behind why you may think so. Yeah, because one of them working for one of them need a roof over their head, so they gonna fuck the shit out of you. They
need them kids.
Let me tell you something. I've been there.
It's gonna blow your mind. They got shit else to do.
If we're gonna be open and candid, we gonna just do it. Listen, a man will put a woman down 2-3 times in a day because they using a man for somewhere to live, but they can run somebody.
Yes.
Do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how they come up.
Now, Bree, Massey, what is up? I call her cuz, man. We were raised together. Our moms were best friends. Bree, you say broke D's is the best because they have nothing to lose,
but everything to gain.
Everything to gain. Yeah. They finna tear your
Nothing
ass, flip that shit. Oh, some dudes now know how to put you in positions. This shit is amazing. They put you be like, God damn, they done twisted your head. You like, fuck.
I can do it.
What is going on? This some new shit, girl. Now I am going to come on the side of, I've had a successful man that had that fucking D. You know, I can't say that all successful men don't know how to get it down, because I've had one. And I'm going to tell you something, them the ones that fuck your head up. Because they are successful and they know how to let that part, like.
They don't need you.
Like, where do I fit in?
They don't need you.
Where do I fit in? This shit is.
And for me, I don't really categorize. I go off energy. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
When I meet you, I have no idea whether you're successful or you live in the basement or whatever. And then even when I find out, something in me is going to make me feel like, and it's just me and my discernment, it could be right or wrong, but something in me going to make me feel like I'm going to give you that chance. Or I'm going to let you give me the opportunity to see what you can do. Not like I'm judging you. Do your thing, boo, and let me see. But if it comes to a year and we still doing the same shit, and you just happy and content. Nah, something wrong.
Bree say, yes, girl, like a human pretzel. Okay? Bend you up, Bree. You be like, damn. So, yes. You know, I think that the majority of you guys kind of agreed. And Takia, if you got anything to say, I appreciate you coming. We kind of put this together fast. And if you got anything to say, we do got an extra mic. So if you got anything to say on this topic, feel free to come through and say what you have to say. But it seemed like the majority of the people agree that broke D is usually good D. That's some bullshit.
They be working for a car. I'm telling you.
Some bullshit.
They need somewhere to stay. I done had it now. They need somewhere to stay.
I feel you. They like, I'm finna work for these house keys. Man. And then women. I'm not going to say all of us because I know we're in the age of like savage and don't be in your feelings and all that. But most of us, our heartstrings are attached to our vaginas. You know, so that's what happens. You get a broke dude and he
That's
fucking
like
you every right which way.
That's gonna be a show by itself. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm an emotional person. You know, I go off energy. I'm not judging you off your paycheck, and I'm not judging you off your pay rate and none of that. If we feeling each other and I'm in you, I'm into you. You know what I'm saying?
All the way.
If you fuck my head up, it's something crazy. You know, it's really bad. But I don't judge you on your pay rate and things like that.
And that's because you are like me. You find value in other stuff other than money.
But one thing I could tell you is the most fucked up thing to depend on in a relationship, a courtship, or a situationship. Do not depend on potential. Don't look at nobody and think, hey, he built, he probably might do construction. You don't, this ain't about the builder for real, like for real. Even if he told you he went to school for ABC, he went here HVAC tech, he got CD, I don't give a fuck. That's not up to you to build that man's potential. That man is supposed to see the potential in himself. A woman can only emphasize that and push you and propel you and push, you know, be your cheerleader. Bitch, I'm not finna go out there and drive the truck for you and shit like, no.
Right.
You have to be your own man. You do not rely on the potential that you think you see in somebody.
Right.
Because if they don't see it, ain't no way in the hell you gonna make them see it. They've already given up on what somebody else see that they can tap into. Fuck it, move on. It's hard. It's hard, but move on.
Now, Kimberly Wilson says, especially since COVID, niggas is out here trying to move in.
All the way fucking in with no mask on.
Kim.
No mask on. Nothing.
Look, no mask on.
No hand sanitizer, no nothing. They ain't coming in with nothing.
Look, I need somewhere to stay.
You want a plate and shit.
Is
But you got what?
Man, listen.
Can't do it.
Listen. All right. So we are coming to the end of the live. So I'm going to, as always, tell y'all a little bit about what TJ has going on. And then I'll allow also for Speaker to let you know what she has going on. So Eargasm. Eargasm, Poetry and Chill, which is our erotic vibe. This Friday, April 23rd, we'll be telling our freaky little secrets through poetry at Crave Lounge. So if you are one of them people that like sexual and erotic poetry, we're going to be doing that. I have a new poem that I wrote. I've been working on my books a lot, so I haven't wrote any new poems, but this month is Poetry Month. So as a poet, we got to respect that. So if you're coming to Eargasm, my poem is called Sweet Black Pussy. We doing it like that. Ooh. Eargasm is uncut, uncensored. We tell you how we really damn feel. So if you are a person that are sexually free, you like erotic poetry, make sure you come through. If you are sanctified, don't bring your ass to Eargasm. This is not the event for you. I'm telling you right now, there's no power to the people poetry, none of that. Straight sex and word porn. So if you down with that, come out this Friday for Eargasms. The next Love Jones open mic experience is going to be, I'm featuring. May is my birthday, so I will be your feature, be giving you some good poetry, some excerpts from the book. And it's our 5 years, y'all.
Yay.
5 years anniversary. So y'all gotta come vibe with me for 5 fucking years. So y'all come through. That's gonna happen at Crave on May the 13th. Dangerously in Love, my new book. Available Amazon, Kindle Unlimited. If you want a signed copy, come to Eargasm Friday. I got a whole table set up, or you can go to tjhopepresents.com and order your signed copy. All right, and speak up. Let them know what you got coming up.
I have Eargasm coming up on Friday. On
She
April
gonna kill it.
23rd, and I will be working at Book Table. When you get in the audience, don't be scared to come back there. I've become accustomed to walking into the audience and
She
making
go get
you
'em.
buy this. I'm gonna get your ass. Get this book because I have the book. There's also a Kindle version. I am going to be at Eargasm again on Friday, April 23rd, promoting this book. I will also be performing April 23rd
She
at
fire,
Eargasm.
y'all.
I will also continue to perform at Eargasm, Love Jones, whatever the fuck TJ does, because TJ is TJ, and I will always support her.
Aw.
I can't believe it's been 5 years.
5 years.
Every fucking year I've been
and
here.
you've been with
Every
me
5
since
years.
2017.
Yeah.
Today I was
Yeah.
thinking about, I was like, okay, when did I meet Speaker?
I got Facebook memories that be coming up from 16, 17. I'm like, wow, it's
Yeah.
been that long.
It's been that long.
And when you meet somebody that are passionate about what they do, you really appreciate that. That's really why. Because you see some people that get on and they get on for the wrong reason. Oh, I ain't making enough money at the door. Oh, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more. I'm finna go wash cars. That's not it. We do this for a passion.
For
So
your passion.
I appreciate that. I appreciate her putting people on. I have so much fun. And I'm going to continue to do that. So that's what I'm doing Friday. Also, I have a venue in Pompano Beach. I call Greenhouse Cafe every single Saturday.
where we are now.
Where we are right now. We do a similar event. It is open mic. It is also poetry, erotic poetry. We're going to have a lot of different things that come up. But for right now, it's every Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Show starts at 9 o'clock. Get here.
Support.
The first couple shows have been awesome, and I'm so happy, and I'm blessed, and I really thank every last one of y'all for coming out. So that's what we have coming up, and it's gonna be some more stuff. I have a rehab that's in the making of coming up, because that's my priority, my substance abuse
Yes.
and mental health rehab. My passion really is to touch other people. So to those who are worried about our topic, what fuck we do and why we do it, that is why we have a passion. Her
Yes.
poetry, her books, her stories, her everything that she does helps somebody, whether you know it or not. It's people out there are afflicted and you think it's not an affliction. It's affliction. Sexual, what is it? Inhibition. That's an affliction. You got
Right.
people that cannot. That's an affliction. It will ruin your life. I'm not being funny.
For real.
I'm in the medical. It will ruin your life. It will ruin your body. There's a lot of stuff. So we do this for a passion. I do not care, family member or not, since I'm on live. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I ain't sorry. Look.
Don't be sorry.
I ain't sorry worth
because
a
it's
damn.
your
I'm not
passion,
sorry
and
worth
you
a
gotta
damn.
live your life, sis.
Yeah.
Don't even be
I
sorry.
done 12. I swear to God. I don't swear to God or whoever you praise to. I do not. I've done so many jobs that I ain't getting paid for this much money. And even when they paid me the amount they paid me, that wasn't enough because they still didn't know what I knew. So I'm not saying go quit your job and struggle, but I've been off my corporate career since 2014. I've been through a lot of shit. And I'm going to keep going through it until I get to where I'm going. I'm passing through and I'm going to get there. No other reward is greater than that. So bottom line is what I'm saying for the topic. I, speaker, Stacey Danielle Robinson, do not care what you think at this point. I just quit 2 good ass jobs, and I'm not bragging on
Y'all
that.
know I'm tipsy. Fuck you. That's
I'm
what
fu-
she's
And
saying.
I'm fucking, and I'm it's Kanye. Listen,
Yeah.
ain't no chaser
We
in
gonna
this
live.
cup.
Fuck
It's
you.
just straight
sorry.
Kanye. But I'm letting you know right now. I've done a lot. I can do a lot. I ain't gonna stop. Like she said, all the shit we taught ourselves is gonna help us get through what we're doing now. I do not care that you do not like it or you have something to say about it. I'm gonna continue because my heart is out there for other people. Everything we do is for somebody else. Bitch, we ain't sitting in the mirror singing poems to ourselves getting paid.
And
Bitch,
you know what? What we gonna do is not even feed in
Nope.
to those people that got something
Nope.
negative. We are all about people like Takia
Right.
sitting here
Right.
that see the value in it. Takia like, why the fuck she keep saying my name? Because I love you, Takid. I'm glad you came. But, you know, there are people like her that do, like, see the value in it. That understand what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people. I've gotten to a point. I just told y'all, Love Jones 5 years. At first, I used to feel some type of way about the people that didn't come. Because I got a big-ass family. I got so many girl cousins on my father's side that I've been doing this for so long, they've probably been to 1 or 2 events. And we was tight growing up. So I kind of used to feel some type of way like, damn, like why my people don't come and support me? But you get to a point, fuck them people. You guess what? I'm loving on the people that do come support me. You know what I'm saying? So I've gotten to that point now. Thank y'all for coming who did support me. And everybody who didn't come, hey, it's okay.
It's okay. If you couldn't make it that time and that was the issue, fine. But for the people, I've been performing for a long time. Right. Not only here, I done perform a long. I can count on just one hand. I'm not putting nobody down. Thank you for the people that have come. I can count on one hand how many people that have actually come to see me perform. Does it make me or break me? Fuck no, because I'm going to always be a poet. I'm going to always talk my shit. So I'm going to do it whether you come or not. And my first event 2 weeks ago, nobody came that I asked. Nobody.
You mean as far as audience members?
Audience members.
Right.
People that I asked, saying, hey, I got this opportunity. Nobody came. The people that showed up were the people that were supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there because they're in my heart. There are people that I hold dear to me, and they showed up. People that always said, boy, if you ever get anything, I'll be the first one. No.
They never come.
Not the Friday,
but
not the Saturday, none of that. But that's okay. It doesn't bother me.
You know what?
Makes us stronger.
I've come to figure out during these 5 years that I've been doing the event is that strangers, people that you don't know that don't know you, will support you far more than your family members, people that you know. You know what I'm saying? People that you don't know, like, see the value in you and the talent, and they will support you. So I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? The strangers got me. Hey, so whoever don't come, I'm still good. You know?
I'm with T.I. and some of them other rappers that be saying shit about they spend their money over here. And they do. I get it. Because when you home team don't really give a fuck. Absolutely. It depends on who you is, but they don't really care. And I'm not talking about nobody. But
we ain't talking about nobody. But
your ass wasn't here. Fuck it, your ass wasn't here.
You ain't here tonight.
You wasn't here tonight. You ain't gonna be here next week.
You ain't gonna be there Friday or Saturday.
I'm not. Please come. You ain't doing me no favor. Patronize. This time I patronize the places that we are having these events at. We are not cooking in the kitchen. We are performing for you. It's black. You used to keep talking about support black businesses. Why look down on us? Because we doing what we do. This is a black business.
Right.
Well, fuck what you like about it. Like, we can talk our shit.
See, this
is
why
a black business.
This is why I like having Speaker here. Because she is my sister. You hear? See how she done got tipsy and went to curse to this? Yes.
I ain't tipsy yet.
Look, you ain't? Because you on my wavelength. We like
still,
This is my third one, y'all. So I am feeling myself.
It makes me upset, and it does make me upset, but at the same time, it makes me feel fulfilled because there is that much animosity in you that you can feel as if though we are a threat. That doesn't feel good because we ain't supposed to be a threat to each other.
Not at all. We supposed to bring you.
We supposed to out here to bring each other together, and that's all I'm about, especially for what my cause is. But at the same time, they say you ain't nothing if you ain't got no haters. We don't want y'all to be our haters. But since you here, nigga, I mean, we appreciate that, and we know that we doing something good. So even your negativity propels me. I want you to know that. Even though that do that, it get us there.
Are about to end this live, but something she said just made me have to say this before we end the live. When she talked about haters, I don't know if y'all heard me before talk about these church people that be contacting TJ. Listen, y'all, I got these church people that be contacting TJ telling me that the platforms that I have, the amount of people that come out to these events, that I could be leading people to God, but instead, I'm leading people to hell. Now, let me tell y'all something. First of all, I'm tipsy. So even though she was a church lady, I was about to call her a bitch and all kind of shit. Because how dare you tell me I'm leading people to hell when I'm living in my gifts that God gave me and he been prospering them. Like, just because somebody doesn't live in your lane, first of all, I have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. So how dare you tell me I'm leading people to hell? If you go to an art museum and you see people with erotic poetry, do you say them artists leading people to hell? Because that's just what we do, erotic art. We just do it spoken. You know, so I just want to say that to all the church people. Hey, I love y'all. I'm not a church person, but I have a relationship with God. But stop that bullshit. Stop judging people based on what they do. Because it's married couples that come, hear the erotic stuff. It's a aphrodisiac. Stop the bull. You know, stop judging people. That is not of God. I just had to say that because they be getting on my damn nerves.
You good? I'm a caveat off that and let you know that when you do that shit in public and then coming out of DM and our inboxes with the private bullshit, it shows. I'm just not one to post it. And I'm not one to put people's business out there. But I will tell you right now.
I ain't say a name.
Listen, I ain't saying no names. But there's some pastors, prophets, and preachers right now that's married and all that. You don't know what you think you know. Everybody ain't holier than thou. And don't sit there and judge nobody. If we talking about real life, we just talking. That's it. It's not like we're whores. And if we are, we're good whores. And that has nothing to do with you. But at the same time, for real, don't put down, especially a black female.
Right.
That's out here with kids and shit.
Give us a break, man. Give us a break.
Fuck that. Give us
We're
a round of
erotic
applause with your
artists.
feet, bitch. Like, do it. Like, you gotta know that it's not easy. It's not easy. If you got kids, if you saw somebody with kids, it's not easy. So we out here doing what we love. I've always posted for years. I want to wake up and do exactly what I want to do, and that's what
And we here.
We here.
That's success to me, sis.
It came out of the blue, but I'm here, and I'm
That's
not going.
success to me, sis.
Hey, it's success. That's what spells success to me.
Happiness. Woo! All right, y'all. So we have come to the end here. As always, send in your topics. If you got something you are going through, something you would like to bring to the people, send me a DM. I will happily bring your topic. We are here every week. Usually every week I do it from home, but on the third Wednesdays we will be here at Greenhouse Cafe. So you guys make sure to tune in. Send in your topics.
You they come in.
Yeah, come in. You will remain anonymous. We do not let people know who sent in the topics. So don't be shy. Send in the topics and we'll be happy to bring your topics to the people. Convos and Cocktails with TJ. We're here every week, 9:00 p.m. Anything else you got to say, Speaker, before we end the live?
I would just like to say thank you, TJ, for having
You're
me
welcome.
on as co-host. I feel like a celebrity.
You are.
Every time I enter a room with us poets and artists, I feel like a celebrity. So
Don't it
thank
be
you
a
for having me
vibe,
here.
though?
Yes, it do a vibe.
It's
It
like
be a
an
vibe.
energy that's just...
It's a vibe.
Man, people that's not into... Y'all don't even know what y'all be damn missing.
You don't know what you're missing. I'm
when
telling
y'all
you.
see me making them posts the day after, when I be saying I'm on a poetic high, I still feel the shit. That shit ain't no joke.
It feels good.
It's an energy that's just absolutely amazing.
It opens up open doors, it opens up other doors, do other shit like in the daytime. When you wake up after a night like that, you might be able to go and do whatever. So give us, our props. And even if you don't be looking down on us thinking we ain't got no job. Bitch, this is a job.
It's a job.
This is
a
a
whole
job.
job. A real job. All right, so we gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a great night, and thank y'all for vibing with me and Speaker for this edition of Convos and Cocktails with TJ.
Thank
Live,
you.
laugh, love, and be damn naughty. Good
Thank
night.
you.